Snorlax Pokemon card number 12 comes from the 2012 Call of Legends set, and this was illustrated by Kansanuna, and this only came in a non-holo. And in this artwork, what move is Snorlax doing? Let me know in the comments, what do you think, what move Snorlax is doing? And again, let me know your thoughts on Snorlax Pokemon card number 12. Snorlax artwork number 13 comes from the 2012 Black and White Boundaries Cross set, and this only came in a non-holo, and the illustrator who gave us the Snorlax artwork is none other than Sugimori. Not really much going on with the artwork, but I really love the background in this artwork as well, because really just Snorlax in the forefront. So let me know in the comments, what are your thoughts on Snorlax Pokemon card number 13? Snorlax Pokemon card number 14 comes from the 2013 Plasma and White Plasma Storm set, and this was illustrated by 5-Band Graphics, and this is obviously, as you can see from the artwork, a Team Plasma card. And in this set, this came in a non-holo as well as a reverse holo. And if we're talking about the artwork, I think it's kind of cool. It's as if, Snorlax is captured and is running around loose in some facility. So let me know in the comments, what are your thoughts on Snorlax Pokemon card number 14? Snorlax Pokemon card number 15 comes from a 2014 XY Flash Fire set, and this Snorlax card was illustrated by Arita, and it came in a non-holo as well as a reverse holo. And as far as the artwork, it's pretty cool. You have, if you remember the OG Pokemon games, you had Snorlax is doing sleep. So clearly in this artwork, Snorlax is doing sleep. So let me know in the comments, what are your thoughts on Snorlax Pokemon card number 15? Snorlax Pokemon card number 16 comes from a 2005 XY Breakthrough set, and this was illustrated by Sato. And in this set, this card came in a non-holo as well as a reverse holo. And as far as the artwork, it's pretty cool-ish. Again, you have Snorlax outside, so you have a little of like natural elements going here. So let me know in the comments, what are your thoughts on Snorlax Pokemon card number 16? Snorlax Pokemon card number 17 comes from a 2016 XY Generation set, and this Snorlax is actually the same Snorlax from the XY Flash Fire set. So let's not talk about it too much, but XY Generations is such a legendary set in its own right. Booster boxes are definitely going for a couple $100s. I remember when nobody cared about XY Generations, and now look at it. So let me know in the comments, what are your thoughts on Snorlax Pokemon card number 17? Snorlax Pokemon card number 18 comes from a 2016 XY Fates Collide set, and this was illustrated by one of my favorite artists, Kamira. And in this set, this came in a non-holo as well as a reverse holo. But let's dive into the artwork. Again, a very Kamira style artwork, and you have people in the background, and maybe it looks as if Snorlax is blocking traffic for everybody, but nonetheless, it's a great Kamira artwork for Snorlax. Let me know in the comments, what are your thoughts on Snorlax Pokemon card number 18? The 2019 Sun and Moon Team Up set gave us 3 different Snorlax Pokemon cards, but just 2 different artworks. Snorlax Pokemon card number 19 is this Eevee and Snorlax GX Pokemon card, and I believe this is the first ever GX Snorlax Pokemon card, and this was illustrated by Arita. And if we're talking about the artwork, I think it's pretty cool. For me, team up cards are still some of the coolest things, or one of the coolest things that Pokemon has ever done. But yeah, it looks like they're ready. They're in some type of double battle, so they're ready to go. Let me know in the comments, what are your thoughts on Snorlax Pokemon card number 19? Snorlax Pokemon card number 20 is another Eevee and Snorlax tag team card, and this was illustrated by 5-Band Graphics. Clearly you can see we have the Rainbow Rare, but this also came in a non-holo rare, but the Rainbow Rares are pretty cool, so let's focus on that one. In this artwork, you have Snorlax obviously chilling and Eevee on top, so it's more of a chill artwork compared to the last one. So let me know in the comments, what are your thoughts on Snorlax Pokemon card number 20?